something very special about that number 4 and Ganapati's association with it. Because everything about him is 4. When he was created, he had 4 hands. He is worshipped on Chaturthi. Further, to attain Ganapati's special blessings, his mantra has to be only read 4,44,000 times. 4,44,444 is what they say. So the Ganapati Sahasranama says, Chatur Laksha Japasupritaha, the one who is satisfied by 4 lakh japas. So something special about 4 and Ganapati, indicating his connection not only to the number, but the way he runs the universe with 4. I'll talk about that in some time. I think you have a question.
No, please go on.
Okay.
Poetry, man.
4, you see, every devata has a number that you can, if you just tap into what that number means, you will see how beautifully they sum up the entire cosmic arrangement, not just outside, but even within this world, within the body. Everything in this body largely is about multiples of 3 or multiples of 3. 3 states of awakening. That is Jagrat, which is being awake. Swapna, which is sleep with dreams. Sushupti, which is deep sleep. So these are 3. Then you have the 3 bodies. The external body, that is made out of the 5 elements. You have the subtle body called the Sukshma Sharira. And within that, you have, I don't think English gives the perfect translation to it, but you have something called the Karana Sharira. Karana Sharira has been translated as astral body in some cases, but I personally don't agree, but that's a different discussion. These are also 3. What you're seeing is the physical body. Below that is the subtle body, the Sukshma Sharira. So Sthula, Sukshma, Karana. 3 bodies. 3 states of time. Past, present and future. Bhuta, Bhavishya, Vartamana. All of these are 3. Now, all of these 3 are being regulated and are working because there is some operative force. There is some operative force that is making sure everything is sticking to its respective axis. That is called the 4th. And that is called the 4th principle, which in the philosophy of yoga is called as Turiya. It is beyond the axis of the 3, but it is empowering the 3. It is sending its own energy into the 3.
It's like the soil for the plant of the 3.
Absolutely. It's the soil for the plant of the 3. Ganesha is that. Ganesha has been seen as that because, like I mentioned earlier, he is that primordial Omkara from where everything came. So Omkara also has 3 parts. A, U, Ma.
Which is why they say Om chanting also connects you to Turiya.
Yes, same. Because Ganapati's form is Turiya. So the number 4 is indicative of his eternal residence and his eternal accessibility only beyond the realms. We have to see beyond to be able to access him. But how do you do that? By constantly reinforcing the power of 4. Saying, okay, he is the 4th principle called Turiya. How do you worship him? Worship him on the 4th day, Chaturthi. That is why any Chaturthi that comes is sacred to Ganesha. What we are celebrating now as Ganesh Chaturthi is one of the 24 Chaturthis that comes in the year. This is one of the most significant. But to do Ganesha Aradhana, Chaturthi anyway is important. This particular one is extremely important. And within Chaturthis, you have 2 kinds of Chaturthis. One is the Chaturthis that come before Purnima. The second is the Chaturthis that come before Amavasya. Now, Ganapati Aradhana helps with 2 things. One is, first and most direct effect that we need is removing our difficulties, just taking us out of whatever we're struggling with. So, Kashta Nivarana. Second is blessing us. One is getting us out of a difficulty. Second is moving us from this into a more exalted state, into a superior realm. So, the first one, which is called Kashtaharana, this is when we worship him on the day called Sankashtahara Chaturthi, which every month, every lunar month before Amavasya, the Chaturthi that comes, those in difficulties will do all those 12 Chaturthis. Amongst them, one is a main one that comes in the month of Magha. Those who are seeking special blessings of Ganesha will do all the 12 Chaturthis that come before Purnima. Amongst them, amongst the 12 ones that come, the most important one is this. So whether you can do the other 11, cannot do the other 11 in whatever capacity you can and cannot do, doing this one, that is in the month of Bhadrapada on Chaturthi, this is supposed to be the most sacred day to him. See, when we talk about festivals, be it Janmashtami, be it Navaratri, Ganesh Chaturthi, what is happening on this day? That particular energy, that Devata's energy is coming closest to the earth. In the human body, it's coming closest to accessibility. So it is literally about allowing the sun's rays to enter just by opening the window. On that day, you should open the window. Whether you do it on other days or not will have its effect. If you're constantly doing it, that day's experience will be different for you. Even if you do it in a lesser capacity on other days, but you do it on that day without fail, you'll feel something. Because he comes straight in.